Instead of an entourage, Sean Diddy Combs got a police escort to jail Monday.
Hip-hop music mogul Sean Diddy Combs spent tonight in handcuffs.
In the ongoing saga of the Tupac unsolved case, the pot thickens with each passing day, and if you think it's been suspiciously silent, in the last few months, get ready for the latest bombshell that involves none other than Diddy. As the case hits its 25-year-old mark, the rumors and speculations seem to be swirling in a storm of controversy over the recent developments started with the arrest of Keefe D, who in a shocking turn of events, pleaded no, guilty and may be freed from sin enough now. It appears that Diddy finds himself uncomfortably perched in the hot seat, potentially painted as the mastermind behind all. Brace yourselves, because at the end of this video, you'll find out what the police have on Diddy, and trust me, you won't want to miss this.
That's right, Diddy was brought here about 2 hours ago. His bail was set at $160,000.
Well, if you thought the case was being stalled again, here's the recent juice. You all know how Tupac's brother, more secure, dropped a bombshell. A revelation about a conversation he had with Diddy. According to Mower, Diddy personally reached out to him to vehemently deny any involvement in Tupac 1996 shooting. Puffy called me back in. The day he was like, I just want you to know I have nothing to do with your brothers to know who you are, but we never met and I just want to call you man to man and let you know that I have nothing to do with your brother's shooting. While appreciative of the call, Mopar couldn't shake off the suspicion that Diddy might be playing a strategic move to cover his tracks. Skeptical of Diddy's professed innocence made Mopper feel that the mogul was merely trying to secure favor just in case things took a turn for the worse and legal troubles came knocking.
Sounds like a guy that's guilty, man. Him calling you trying to plead his innocence.
On this revelation came amid the arrest and charging of Cassy D. Davis is reigniting public interest in the law's standing case. Moper, adamant about seeking the truth surrounding his brother's demise, took the opportunity to engage with Diddy directly in the eyes of Tupac's brother. It seems Diddy's reassurances were met with a healthy dose of skepticism as Ember continued to dig for answers and uncover the mysteries surrounding Tupac's demise. Now, with the emergence of names and dots starting to connect, the narrative around the tragic shooting in Las Vegas takes a dramatic, unforeseen turn, with Diddy being in the midst of legal trouble.
LA Times had just dropped an article in the newspaper implicating him as well.
In the ever-twisting saga surrounding Tupac's case, 50 Cent has thrown a grenade into the mix, pointing fingers direct at P. Known for their long-standing animosity, 50 Cent took to Instagram to make a shocking claim that Diddy orchestrated the tactic of shooting. In a bold, 50 Cent advised Diddy to gather his best lawyers if he values freedom. Damn. So pot got lined by brother Love L. Time to lawyer up. Stuff might get sticky. The Instagram post, accompanied by a photo of Tupac and Shite in the black BMW sedan on the night of the fatal drive-by shooting in 1996, left followers stunned. While the motive behind 50 Cent's the accusation remains unclear, speculation has swirled for years about Diddy's potential involvement in Tupac. This bombshell.
I said, who is really the guy behind it? Fear this guy, Diddy, as if he's untouched.
From 50 Cent followed former Bad Boy artist Ma's cryptic reference to Diddy's rumored role in Tupac's shooting during a sports talk show. Mace, figging ignorance, sarcastically stated, when I heard that name, I was like, I heard the name before. It didn't really click like that before. Shifting gears to express a desire for justice for Tupac, he hinted at Diddy's alleged attempt to harm Tupac in the past and cover his tracks. Diddy, no stranger to controversy, had faced accusations in the past. In 1994, the Los Angeles Times reported that Diddy knew two associates, James "Jimmy" henchman Roseman and Jimmy Satino, who planned to ambush Tupac at a New York City music studio. The plot allegedly involved staging a robbery, offering Tupac 7-0 to record a track. The late rapper survived the attack, but the incident loomed large in the narrative surrounding his still unsolved shooting in Las Vegas 2 years later, where Diddy is allegedly the main figure behind it.
We got proof of that. We got papers and documented.
Apparently, the music mogul spent a lot of money and used all his connections to cover the traces of his involvement. Little Did he know that almost 3 decades later people will still consider him guilty, calling them ridiculous and completely false despite his protests? The controversy surrounding Diddy's connection to Tupac shooting adds another layer to the
We don't talk about things that are nonsense.
already convoluted tale. The late rap legend himself openly blamed Combs and his protege Notorious Big, whose East Coast rap network feuded with his West Coast posse for this 1994 shooting. In interviews and songs, the Times report also cites Biggie's track, Who Shot Ya, recorded after the attack, that describes its circumstances and includes the lyric, "You rewind this, bad boys," behind this, and what appears to be a retaliatory move. Diddy himself replied to all the swirling speculations about his desire to harm Tupac. He unleashed hell on the newspaper that dared to accuse him, saying the story is a lie. It is beyond ridiculous and completely false. Neither Biggie nor I had any knowledge of any attack before, during, or after it happened. He also alleged that journalists relied on unreliable informants and outdated FBI reports to craft a fabricated narrative, and in fact, Diddy had nothing but love for Tupac.
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate? You really, when you really break it down, you've been out here.
However, the story didn't end here. 8 years after the claims made by the journalist, there was a film Netflix released based on a book with the premise that Diddy hired hitmen to shoot Tupac in 1996. The author of the book, a retired laugh investigator, claims Diddy hired a Crip to eliminate Tupac for $1 million. The documentary features a taped police interview between retired light officer named Greg Kading and already a familiar figure in this case, KD, during which the latter alleges P. Diddy approached him on 2 separate occasions to discuss getting Tupac and another rap mogul and his rival Suge Knight Key.
We already had that information. Keefe D was kind of corroborating what other people
who recently appeared in court in Las Vegas over Tupac case, has repeatedly claimed that PD instructed him to target Tupac, and the rivalry label's boss Suge Knight. Diddy's representatives declined to comment on the allegations. Diddy has consistently dismissed claims of involvement in Tupac toys as baseless, adding more layers to the narrative. Former gangster James McDonald, formerly known as Mob James, revealed rumors about Diddy and others putting a bounty on Suge and Tupac's heads circulated during that tumultuous period. McDonald, who once served as a security enforcer, Suge's label, disclosed that Puffy was meant to distance himself from trouble as it happened,
Until Puffy knew he had to distance his.
Now, the most intriguing moment in all this is that Keefe D, who was charged with Pass's shooting in September, was not found guilty. So it seems like his arrest was staged to simply get the bigger fish in the pond of this tragic story. As Keefe D says in the tape, he expressed his desire to get rid of Pac and Suge. Man, I wanted to get rid of those dudes. While these claims cannot lead to prosecution due to a legal agreement in place. Thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos